Good afternoon everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, thank you for clicking on this video. Today we're going to be doing my October favorites, which is something I've been filming for you guys every single month, and it kind of just goes over the products that I'm absolutely loving at the moment. And because we are finally in the warmer weather here in Australia, we're heading from spring into summer, and I've got so many things, whether they be fashion, food, makeup, all sorts of bits and pieces, and even my book that I'm currently reading as well. And I just wanted to share all of that with you guys. So this is the best place to do it because I do get a couple of questions in my other videos. So I've kind of put it all together in this monthly catch up with you guys. So grab a cup of tea and we can sit down and have a little chat. And I also do have a couple of discount codes and things for you as well. So if you're into your online shopping as much as me and the delivery man knows you by your first name, then you're gonna love this video. So just a super quick reminder, if you are new here, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I put up new videos every single week. Now let me go and grab the first thing that I want to show you. No matter where you are in the world, I do think sun safety is pretty important, and it's definitely something that I wish I was more switched on to in my 20s when I was doing a lot of traveling and stuff around Europe. But these days, I definitely make sure I put on a little bit of sunscreen or a hat and things, and it doesn't have to be ugly because if you know me, I do not like anything that isn't kind of aesthetic. So I grabbed myself a couple of new hats because I love getting out and going for my walks on the weekend or in the mornings, and I just kind of want to have something that is protecting my face a little bit more and also just kind of keeps your hair in place, because I'm not the kind of person that would get up and do full hair and makeup. I'm probably just gonna roll out the door. So if I can easily throw on a hat and some sunglasses, that would be great, because I've kind of gotten used to that level of like anonymity with all of the lockdown and constantly wearing a mask. So not quite ready to fully re-emerge into society yet. So the hat is a little handy tip if you are trying to still sort of hide yourself away. So one that I did get, which I absolutely love, is this beige one from Country Road, and it's kind of this cool, I don't even know what sort of material this is, but it's like sort of shiny and nylon-y feeling, and it's just got the logo here really small in this kind of raised font, and I just really like this one. It's a classic sort of adjustable back hat, and I just think it looks good with pretty much anything. So love that. And again, just to kind of creep away from always wearing black, I wanted to incorporate some of those other really good neutral colors into my wardrobe as well. And the other one I had been wanting for ages, and I finally saw them for sale on the Iconic, and that is this one, which is a classic black Melbourne girl, if you will, Camilla and Mark hat. So love this one as well. It's got the same kind of adjustable thing on the back. I do have to say, I sort of wish sometimes, maybe it's like a little bit more of like a kiddie design, but I really like when they have Velcro on the back, because I find these a little bit harder and they look a little bit messier when you're adjusting them. But either way, absolutely love both of these, and they go really well with all of my activewear and just like a light jacket or something, or even if I'm just wearing a set. So love them, and they are getting a lot of wear at the moment. The next thing I wanted to recommend to you guys is the current sunscreen that I'm using. So I got sent this the other week in PR, so it was gifted, and it's from a brand called Naked Sundays, which is now stocked at Mecca. If you don't know what Mecca is, it's a really great store, but it also is an online store at the moment for those of us still in lockdown. So Mecca, I do get a lot of my makeup from. They stock brands like Charlotte Tilbury, and I got their Flawless Filter Foundation recently, which is really, really good. And this one is a SPF 50, which yet again, I used to be that kind of person that wouldn't use these, and I would often shy away from them because I think they kind of get that flashback in photos, and also I just didn't think my skin needed it. I already do have, this is my natural skin tone right now, because obviously there hasn't been much sun. It's pretty much been raining in Melbourne, so I do sort of have a light tan color to my skin, so I've always just gone towards SPF 25. But definitely for the face, I'm learning more and more as we all get older and learn more about our skincare that SPF 50 is kind of essential. So this is the one that I've got. It's a collagen glow, and it's the SPF 50, like I said, from Naked Sundays. And this one is a mineral sunscreen. So it's a hydrating one with a 3-in-1. So it's a primer, mineral sunscreen, and collagen infused moisturizer. It feels like silk on your skin. So it actually comes with this beautiful brush. It kind of feels like a kabuki brush, and this is the kind of like underlayer now for all of my makeup, and it's really, really great. So absolutely love this. It's also reef safe, so you can go in the water with it, and I just think this is great. And like I said, I've been kind of looking for a sunscreen, but it always ends up being that extra layer, and sometimes you simply forget to do it. So I've definitely been getting back into my primers lately, and just having this means that, like I said, it is moisturizer, SPF and primer all in one, and it feels beautiful on your skin. So if you haven't stocked up for summer yet, I would definitely recommend grabbing this. It has just launched in Mecca in Australia, so you'll probably have to get in pretty quick before they sell out. The next thing I wanted to show you guys is a new pair of sunnies I got. So I don't typically follow too many trends, but I kind of just go with what I'm vibing for summer. And my personal feeling for this summer is big sunnies again. I kind of really miss those huge statement sunglasses. So last season I was definitely wearing a lot of really slim cat eye kind of ones, and this season I found these just at H&M. They were really affordable. I think they were like $12 because I do not trust myself with sunglasses. I am that friend that always breaks their pairs of sunglasses or loses them or something bad happens. So I thought these would be really nice. It matches my beige hat as well. And like I said, they're really, really big statement frames, so they feel really fun to wear. I just wanted to take a moment to quickly thank today's video sponsor, which is Coopert. So Coopert is a Google Chrome or Safari extension that you can add into your browser to save money when you're shopping online. So I love using Coopert because it helps you find a ton of different discount codes, and it can automatically give you a cashback of up to 20% off a purchase. A lot of people rely on using online shopping these days, so it can definitely be really handy to have an extension like this that is just going to immediately let you know if there are some discounts available. So I really like this because I definitely am a fan of saving money where possible, and it really helps me to find basically the best deals that are around on the internet. So this is one of my little online shopping secrets, and I think it will help out so many of you guys. So it is free to download and it's super quick and easy. So if you're looking for a way to save money off every single time you shop online, you can try it out. I'm gonna leave all the details in the description box down below. Okay, shoes feel weird to share on camera, but yet again, absolute summer staple for me. So I got them in 2 different colors, and they are thong slides. So I absolutely love these. I think they are the classic version of the humble thongs. So over the years, we've probably all just had our Havianas and things like that, but I think these are way cuter. So they're kind of in that wedge style, and these are the white ones that I bought. I got these at Platypus Shoes and they were on sale, so I thought they were a really fun addition. And then I got these black ones called the Tampa Sandal. These are in my most recent Princess Polly haul. So I do still have a discount code for this. It is MSC20. That will get you 20% off, but I love these. I think they go with absolutely everything. And like I said, it's a really great versatile summer shoe because it does have that definite vibe of, while it is a thong, it kind of feels more like a flat shoe that you could definitely wear out and not kind of get dress coded or something. So love these, and yeah, I just think it's a really cute way to elevate your summer outfit. Continuing on my little color bandwagon, I did get a new delivery of activewear for spring and summer yesterday, and it is from my favorite Australian brand called Butter Butter. So this is their little logo, and are you kidding? How cute are they? So I got these shorts, and this is their series 3. So I've got parts of the collection from series 1, 2, and now 3 because I am obsessed with them. It's called Butter Butter for a reason because the fabric is just ridiculously smooth and soft, and I literally wish you could feel this through the camera because they are just incredible. And I also love that they have the pocket on the side. So if you're someone who likes to go out and be pretty hands-free, you can pop your phone or your wallet and stuff in there. And this is the back seam on them, which is also really, really flattering, and they just fit like an absolute dream, and I love the color. I've also got a couple of other different colors from that as well, but I'm gonna do a separate video where I do a little bit of a try on haul for you guys because I am obsessed with this collection. And this is the crop. So again, love this. And they've done a new slimline kind of racer back this season, and I really, really like this as well. I think it's really flattering, and especially for summer, you don't want to be like too covered up because it can get a little bit hot when you're working out. They also do have removable padding, but I always prefer to leave it in just for a little bit more coverage. So absolutely love these. All of mine are in a size small, just to kind of give you some reference. So I usually wear an Australian size 8 to 10, and the small fits me perfectly. Speaking of working out, I also did buy myself something recently, and it came in this little package. So if you have some like me, you might be able to guess what it is, but If not, they are the workout bands everyone has been going on about, and it's the Bala bands. So of course, knowing me, I got mine in black just so they would kind of go with everything. They are definitely more of a charcoal kind of color though, which is kind of a little bit annoying. I was hoping they would be really midnight black, but they are so good. So these are the 1 pound, I think, which is half a kilo. You can also get 250 grams or 1 kilo. You would have to be very strong to use the 1 kilo ones, just saying, like maybe like a PT level of strong, because once you start working out with these, you will understand what I mean. So they are, I saw them on a ton of different YouTubers, particularly Kelly Gale, one of the Victoria's Secret Angels. I do a lot of her home workouts and stuff. And basically they just go on your wrist like this. So they just kind of can stretch to fit any size, and you can sort of slide these little things around a little bit. But that's kind of what it is. And you just do a ton of repetitive arm exercises, or pop them onto your ankles as well. You could even get 2 sets if you wanted to have them all over. You could even just go for a walk while you're wearing the bands, and that would be a really great way to add some weights and resistance to your training. So I love them. They were pretty expensive, I guess, for weights, but I had an old pair from Kmart that were just really tatty and I'd kind of had enough of them. So these ones are definitely able to be worn outside of the house, I guess. They're a little bit more aesthetic, and a lot of the Pilates apps that I use, like I'm currently doing the October challenge for the Pilates class app, and they use some of these things as well. So I just thought, why not invest in a pair, because it's something that I'll use even post lockdown when I'm back in the gym as well. So they're from Bala Bands. They were originally in the US and now they're in Australia. So the shipping was free, because I have heard people say before in some other videos that they were really expensive and then the shipping was crazy because they're weights, but they are definitely in Australia now. So I'll pop all of the details as per everything else I've shown in the description box down below if you're interested in grabbing some. One thing I have been focusing on as it heads into summer is probably wearing less makeup, because I guess obviously it's hot, so you don't want to sweat it all off when you're going out, but also just for a bit of a more natural look, I wanted to kind of be able to grow my eyelashes, and I have bought and used kind of on and off a bunch of eyelash serums in the past, and I never consistently stuck to them, and they kind of expired anyway, so I just had to throw them away, which was a bit of a waste of money. But I did get sent this one as some PR. It's a brand called Vegamore, which will be available at Sephora pretty soon, if not already. And this is their Grow Lash Serum. So I'm trying out a whole bunch of stuff from this range, and I will share that with you guys soon if I am getting good results from it. So far, so good. So that is kind of part of my hair care journey, which I've probably talked about in the past, of just really getting my hair really healthy again and growing, because if you have long hair as well, you probably know that it's a little bit of a struggle. So this one has been really great. I've been using it every single day, and I don't know if you can kind of see my lashes, but I have really short, straight lashes, and they've never been very good at even going up with mascara on, and this has already made such a difference. I definitely can tell that they've grown, and they're certainly longer and kind of having more of a flick when I apply mascara, and that's only been 2 weeks. So I have definitely put it on every day, which is something I've never done before. So I just kind of made sure I left it beside my bed, so it reminded me before I go to bed every night to just pop a little bit on each eye and really give it the chance to work, because I think consistency is key with these kind of things, and if you don't use it consistently, you're just not going to see the results. So for the first time ever, I'm finally sticking to a routine of using this, and yeah, I would definitely recommend it so far. I think it's really good. Another skincare kind of related thing that I wanted to recommend to you guys was a really good quality hydrating skin cream. So I have this one from Enoxa. This is their hydrating day or night cream, and this one's really great. So it's basically just hyaluronic acid at its core ingredient, and I'm sure it has a bunch of other helpful things in there as well, but I love this. It's dermatologically approved, and it's also just really gentle on your skin. So I think for those kind of long days where you might get sunburnt or be down at the beach with a lot of salt water and things, or your skin is just feeling dry because we're going between seasons, then I would definitely recommend grabbing something like this that you can pop on and really allow it to just soak into your skin and not be overly complex, because sometimes I find when my skin ends up breaking out or reacting, it's because I'm doing too much skincare and it's like not the right things blending in with each other. So often if that happens, I will just strip everything back and just use one simple thing before I go to bed, just to make sure I'm at least hydrating my skin and allowing it to recover before I get back into my routine. So I know that's not the way that maybe a dermatologist, yeah, would maybe recommend it, but that's just kind of what I prefer to do for my skin and what works for me. So everyone is different, but like I said, I really just like to have a couple of simple hydrating things around that won't irritate my sensitive skin. Something I haven't done in a little while is treated myself to a new perfume. So this is one of my new current scents. It's called Saffron Noir from the brand Seneca. And yet again, I'll link these down below, but this one for me is a really great scent for summer. It kind of has that beautiful, dusky kind of day to night feel, and also a very kind of his and hers sort of feeling about it as well, which is certainly what I kind of like in my scents. I'm never really drawn towards those overly floral, girly scents, but I also don't want something that smells too masculine and too much like my partner's fragrances either. So this one is the perfect blend, and I love their packaging. I also like the little magnetic lid. I think that's quite handy as well, and it is in a really great size, so you could definitely take this with you traveling as well. And it is an EDP, because I just don't even waste my time with EDTs. They just wear off almost immediately before you've even left your house, so I always make sure I'm getting a perfume instead of a toilette. On a similar note to the fragrance, I definitely haven't added any new kind of beauty or hair tools into my collection lately. So when Tidal Hair reached out to me, I said absolutely yes, because I've been seeing these blow dry brushes absolutely everywhere. So like I said, the brand is Tidal Hair, and I love this. I think it's really great. So it's got a couple of different settings down the bottom here, depending on how hot and how much air you want coming out of it. So obviously high, middle, low, and off. And it's kind of more of an ovally shape, if that makes sense. So it's got the brush brittles on the outside, which are quite spaced apart, so it is gentle and won't really rip your hair out. And it also just ends up blowing the air out and giving you a really beautiful light kind of salon blow dry effect. And it does take a little bit of practicing to get used to, but I've definitely never really blow dried my hair before, and I did this in my vlog that I put up recently, and I thought it was so handy because my hair was pretty much just completely wet and had been lightly towel dried, and I managed to give myself a blow dry in about 10 to 15 minutes using this brush. So absolutely love that, and I think if you had shorter hair it would work even easier on you, but would definitely recommend grabbing one of these if that's something that you like, because instead of having to kind of use a comb and your hairdryer and try and like do it yourself, this is just the all-in-one, so you don't have to hold two things at once. These last few items for me are all about packaging up everything that I absolutely love about summer and kind of bundling it all into one thing. So if you follow me on Instagram, you may know that I'm doing October, which means I'm not drinking for the entire month of October, but I also have kind of pretty much given up drinking recently anyway. I definitely did my fair share of drinking in my 20s, and I'm not really that much into it anymore. I'd probably rather have a really expensive, nice bottle of wine every now and then than just kind of drinking every weekend. And I don't drink it all during the week. I never have, unless it's a particular dinner or a special occasion or something. So it's pretty easy for me to cut back. And a really, really easy way to do that has been with these Naked Life cocktails. So I did get sent a collection of these, and they're all sugar-free and low calorie as well, which I think is so great, because often when you pick to have a mocktail at a bar or something, it is just full of sugar. So it's kind of like a bit of a debate of like, what's worse, drinking alcohol or drinking a shitload of sugar. So in this one, it is a margarita. There's about 18 different flavors in their range, and this is only 5 calories. So that is pretty cool. This one is a Wimbledon Spritz, and there's so many different varieties. I absolutely love the packaging of these. So thank you so much to Naked Life for sending these to me. And I've just been popping them in the fridge and having 1 or 2 on the weekend. And the best bit is, as long as you put them with a little bit of lime and ice or whatever the toppings are, you genuinely feel like you're having a proper cocktail with 0 hangover afterwards. So absolutely love those. Would definitely recommend to anyone who is wanting to have a lighter, alcohol-free summer. The next suggestion I have for you guys is my current book that I'm reading. So it is called Chillpreneur, and this is the book. I just grabbed it off Amazon, and I've seen this around. It says the new rules for creating success, freedom, and abundance on your terms. And I guess that's kind of half of the reason that I am doing a YouTube channel, because I do have a full-time 9-to-5 job, but I also really love having this creative outlet and building a community with you guys. So it is also kind of helping me to get in a position where I could cut back on working full-time and maybe drop down to like 4 days a week in the office and 1 day a week of doing what I love, which is creating content for you. So I'm always reading resources and books that can kind of help me get there. And I think this is kind of like a little daydreamer's Bible that just kind of gets you really in that headspace of possibility. The last item I wanted to show you guys is a bag to pop it all in when you are heading off down to the beach. So I got this one, which is a cute little canvas tote from Zara, and this was about $55, and I absolutely love the stitching on it. It just says love yourself always, and it's got a big crossbody strap, or you can just carry it by the handles, and I just really like this. I think it's the perfect size to pop in a bottle of water and a book and sunnies and just head on down to the beach. So this is definitely going to be my perfect summer bag, probably just with a light throwover dress and those Tampa sandals or something. So love this, and I do really enjoy, like I said, just having a summery kind of vibe bag instead of my typical leather handbags. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this little October favorites where I got to show you through a bunch of my different bits and pieces, and like I said, I will try and link and leave all the details to everything down below in the description box if you're interested. And yeah, that is all. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great week. Bye.